Hello, and yeah, so welcome to this video here. It's kind of a totally different thing than what I normally would post, but honestly, I just wanted to show this because I thought it was really cool. Um, so I'm gonna show you this world that I have here with a friend of mine. I've been making it, and I'll show you in a second once I kill this zombie. There's a lot of them probably, I don't know. I have deposited all my gear, so I don't actually have any. I'm just going to give up on that. So, here is the house from kind of afar, I guess. Saw some experience over there. This is from when I was collecting some sand. But anyways, so yeah, this is our kind of area here. Oh, look at you. Oh, that's a creeper. Okay, I should probably not do that. Okay, yeah. Get out of here, you dingus. Thank God they don't go after cows. Alright. Yeah. That's why we have a fence. Yeah. So, we got some cows there and a few chickens, and we use that for leather and stuff like that. And we've got this fence goes all the way around. And so yeah, so basically you come out through this gate. Well, you know, when you're going to farm, I guess you'll use this path, but so come out here and you got some jack-o'-lanterns here. This is all in survival on normal. Yeah, so I don't know why those are here, but I just kind of left them. That's kind of quirky that I just left for no reason. Yeah, so it kind of goes before I go into the house. I just wanted to show around, like, at the outside. So, sorry. So, not really. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So you got some weirdness over here. I cleared all this out. I had to clear it to ground, a kind of a ground level, so that it looked relatively normal. Because, yeah. So I had to do a bunch of stuff with this fence so that the fence wasn't like originally the dirt walls were higher than the fence on both sides, so I had to kind of clear it out. Hey buddy. And yeah, so then here we have the farm, and I wanted to make it absurdly large for no reason. I thought it would just be funny to make it really big, so it's kind of big. Got some hay that's ready to be harvested. I didn't. Looks like I didn't put any seeds down on those blocks, but anyways, yeah. So it's an absurdly long potato and hay farm. Although at the very end there is some, or there are some cane sugar little thingamajigs that are put up. And I put them on sand because I don't know. I see them on sand normally, so I figured I'd put them on sand. I don't know if the logic there is working, but and then we have this dock here on the side with this. I don't know how this chicken got into this boat, but we've kept him here for a while now. So we called him Boat Chicken, and yeah, he's basically just been occupying this little boat, shooting out blue eggs for some reason. I don't know how he keeps making eggs, or she, or whatever. I don't know where they're getting the nutrients from, but they are. Got a little composter here and a, thing, and then we got a little dock where we do some fishing. Yeah. And then so here we have the house, which I just wanted it to be absurd and just kind of, I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny if we just made it really, really tall. And I know the windows don't line up, but I don't really care. So it's like super huge. Originally, the height was just right here where these like lantern things were. It was just right here and it stopped. So we've built a ton of floors. Well, I've built a ton of floors, but yeah. We got a bunch of windows. So yeah. Got these bells here. Let's see. It's kind of fun. Yeah. Got a bunch of. I stole these plants from other places in like the village and stuff. There's a village over there. You'll see it later. Yeah, so let's walk in here. The front door is here. And then we got 2 campfires, and I like it. We don't really use them that much. We used to, but then we kind of scaled up our operations, and I wanted to keep these just for the aesthetic, so, because it's nice. We got a little chimney, and I'll show you later. Let's see. Play for 100 days. Yeah. So, and then we got 2 little flowers here, and we got, I feel like this should be blue to match the bed, but we got a painting, and then outside you can it's kind of nice. You can kind of see it, you know, the thing. It's an empty chest. Most of these chests are not empty. Here's the food chest. As you can tell, we have grown some potatoes. We got a lot of meat too, and fish, and those blue eggs I was talking about from that blue chicken. Those berries, I hate those berries. Freaking berry bushes are annoying. I'm gonna organize this a little bit better. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. And then, okay. That's kind of something. I don't know. God. It's just never ending, honestly. It's just never ending. Okay. That's kind of a little bit better. Before we go up, next floor being the general storage floor or something, we're going to go down to the mine. So let's go down here. Okay, so we got this chest with some pickaxes. I'm going to be honest, I have not touched this thing since I put all of those in there. So I guess it hasn't been that useful. Yeah, we got a little view for some reason. Well, there's not really much of a view of anything. We got more beds down here, just in case you try to go to bed up there and it says there's monsters nearby. Ever since I built that fence, it really hasn't been a problem, so we don't use it that much, but, you know, whatever. Here is another little area. This is more of a cave, not necessarily like a mine shaft. You can see the copper has been left because there is so much copper everywhere, so we don't really need it that much, as you'll see later. But it is just kind of a labyrinth here. There's no point in really going through all of it, but yeah. So there's kind of a cave system here, and then we'll go back up. I think this is the right way. Yep. Okay, and then we've got a little painting right here, and then this is the main mine shaft, which I'm going to be honest, I have not used in probably 40 days, in-game days, I guess. But yeah, so you go all the way down here, and I, you know, reached level 16, I think. What is that? 16 was for iron or something like that. So I kind of went down, kind of figuring this shit out as I went along. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I had to look up a bunch of videos because I've played Minecraft, but I'm really more of a creative Minecraft player, so not really survival, so I didn't really know that much. So I could have dug these a lot further, but at that point I didn't really realize what I was doing. And then I think these are dripstone blocks or something. And then, so yeah, you go down here. This is Tamarka's, that was Tamarka's special path to this cave, which has been very fortuitous for us. I ended up finding this weird area. Originally, the only thing that was uncovered was just this bottom block layer, and I had to clear it all out. It was very weird. But it leads you over here, which is super expansive area. So we kind of gutted all of this stuff. I think over here. No, not over here. Let's see. I think you go. It's kind of it's all a labyrinth down here. Had to clear all this out because there was a bunch of water everywhere. Water's annoying. I hate water. In real life, I like water, but you know. Then I think we must have gone over here. Is what happened. Oh, look at that. We missed some iron. If I had a pickaxe, I'd get that. And then you go all the way. I want to show you this area specifically just because I thought it was kind of neat. So you keep going. Oh, wait. Right? Am I right? Am I correct? I don't know. I think actually, yeah. I think this is right. You keep going. Keep going. Quite a long way. I mean, God. Okay. Let's see. Yep, yeah, then it goes up, opens up into this place, which is really cool. We totally gutted this place. Took all the freaking ore and shit out of it. So yeah. I wish I could, like, teleport, but, oh, my God, scared me. And then, yeah, so let's go back to the top. I would cut this video, but I'm not going to because I had Adobe Premiere, like, set up, but then something happened and I don't have it anymore for some reason, even though I don't know, but I hate Adobe Premiere, so I just gave up. So yeah, a little backstory there, but I feel like I gotta say I've done most of the work. I don't think that is a stretch to say. That's not to be that's not to say anything bad about the person I'm playing with or anything like that, but I would just a little information. I feel like this is mostly my stuff. Like, I built the house and I dug all this mine stuff out. I'm out of food, so I can't run. But anyways, so yeah, so we're going back up to the top, and I'm going to show you I don't even know how many floors there are. It might be 7. I might be 7, 6, or I don't know, 7 maybe. So let's see. It might. I don't know. I might be 6. Let's see. God, it's taking forever, man. We're almost at the top, though. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. Oh, there's no food up. Yeah, there's no food down there. Okay, and then I'm gonna eat some food really quick. Might as well take that, I guess. Probably daytime already. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so next floor you'll see is the general storage floor, I guess. Got this cool window. I like that. And then we got a bunch of random crap here. It's not necessarily random, but it's like rock stuff. And then we have all of our different ores and stuff like that. Or just ore. I don't know. I think ore is a plural as well. We need more coal. Yeah. And then, yeah, we got some obsidian. Sorry. Yeah. Got a few diamonds. Got a bunch of furnaces for an eye. Got a bunch of random crap in here. Weapons, tools, things like that. And let's see. In this chest, we got a bunch of random crap. This chest, a bunch of random crap. This is like a nature chest. This is a bed and wool chest, I guess. And that is this is like just a ground garbage chest. Just in case you ever want that. This is like house, like furniture stuff, like glass. That's not really part of it. Really, there's things that you would put into a house. You know what I'm saying? Kind of what I was thinking with that. This is all just random wood stuff. Wood stuffs, as they might say. The next floor is machinery, which I'm going to be honest, we don't really use this. But you'll see that campfire is, the smoke is coming up through here. I've died by falling down this chimney a few times while expanding the house. But we got a bunch of random crap. I don't even know what enchanted books do, I'm going to be honest. I did not make those, but you got some enchanted fishing rods, and you got some fish here, which I got to cook this. That'll bring us to the next room. No, it'll be the room after that. But the next room is the nether room. So let's go up there. And here we got the nether portal room, which I think is very cool. She made this contraption here with the gates, and I think it's really cool. You got this huge window. Yeah. Got a chest with a bunch of nether stuff, and you know, always need a crafting table. You always need a little furnace sometimes, which has no coal in it. I tried to make sure all the furnaces had coal, but that one doesn't. Now we're in the kitchen. Here we got a bunch of campfires, and I'm going to cook this fish. Yeah, got a bunch of furnaces and stuff, and I don't have any blast furnaces because you can't cook food in blast furnaces, which I found out. And yep, so as you can see, still got this chimney going on here. Yeah, and then you can kind of see outside a little bit. If I had more chunks loaded in, you'd see even more of that mountain, but you wouldn't see the sunset. So, ow. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna get this. There we go. There was only 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this room really quick. I'm going to see if it happens to be sunset by the time we're done, and then because it'll be kind of cool. This is a TBD room, to be decided. I think that's what that means. I'm going to be honest. I've never looked that up, but yeah. So this is kind of, I don't know what we're going to do with this yet. Same with this room. I don't know what we're going to do with this, and the smoke doesn't actually reach this high, so I just blocked it off. It's a fake chimney. Yeah, and I haven't even labeled this yet, so looks like it's gonna be sunset here soon. This is a bit taller of a room. I wanted a little bit of variation. I didn't want every room to be like cookie cutter. And here is a pillar. The pillar originally was like really tall. Like it was super tall. I mean, it is tall, but it was way taller than the house. Now, I mean, I think we might be halfway. I feel like a few more floors we're gonna reach that. I kind of want to at least reach that pillar, even if we don't necessarily use all the rooms. Yeah, but you see the sun's coming down here. You'll see this is the village I was talking about down here, which is cool. I've basically pillaged that place and, you know, took all their stuff. So, you know, sorry. Seems like we have more cows that have grown up down there. And, yeah. I'll turn up the chunks here for a second to kind of show you how expansive it is. It's really cool. Let's see. It makes my game really laggy. That's not that bad. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's let it load all this stuff here. I don't know if you have to look at it for it to load. I think you might have to. That's why I'm doing that. Yeah, so you can see there's like some snowy biomes and like this is really cool. I mean, it's really, I don't know, I think it's really cool. This game is really pretty. So, the sun is going down, which means it's time to see the enchantment table, the enchantment deck, as I call it. I'm going to bring this down to a more responsible level there. Oh, God, I hope my game's not, okay, good. Yeah, so, let's go down there. And see, let's see. What are we at? Not there yet. Actually, no. See, even I get confused. I do get confused. Dear Lord. Which room is it? Okay, here it is. All right, next floor. Right, okay. I have it set up in anyways. Turn around, look at this. Enchantment table. You can see the sunset behind there. We missed the sunset because I'm stupid. But here you go. It's like perfectly symmetrical with the sunset. I wish you could have seen it, but I messed it up. Wow, that sucks. I kind of built that up and I messed it up. But anyways, yeah. So you got the enchantment table. And I'm not that high of a level, so, you know. I hate that it, like, you have to, like, it's like you purchase it with experience levels. I don't like that. It kind of sucks, but yeah. And I kind of wanted to like do a little something interesting, so I like made a little arch here, and you can kind of be like, oh, it's a supporting thing or whatever. It's like supporting the weight. I don't know. I don't know, but let's just say it is. And I put some glass down there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I got a bunch of enchantment table stuff, like wood if you needed that, or a bookshelf. Although, I'm pretty sure this is the max you can do. So, you know. Actually, I think, what is it, 15 enchantment tables is the max? So I have more than that. But, yeah. So I'll show you kind of what it looks like at night from the roof. You can see the moon. Ow, my God. And I died. I'm going to have to see what's up there. That might mean I need to put some torches down. What was up there? Was it that I hadn't slept? It might be that I haven't slept in a while. Might have been a phantom. Is that what happens, right? Interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It's probably a phantom? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go down and get my armor. Hello, another portal. Okay. That was weird. Okay. I can see I wasn't like blown up because my stuff would have been thrown everywhere. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the shield. So, anyways, is that another egg? I think there might be. They may have laid another egg. Nope. Okay, look at that sugar cane, man. It's grown so high. I might just leave it because it looks kind of neat, and I don't really need any more sugar cane. I was just using that for making paper, but yeah, kind of neat. It's the first time I've really like actually done a thing in survival. And it takes a lot of time to gather all these resources, you know? It takes forever. But it almost reminds me, I always think of Doofenshmirtz's building. I don't know why. It doesn't really look like that. I guess it's just because it's really tall. But, yeah. It's interesting, like the whole skybox is moving. Like the stars are actually moving. Or I guess we're moving. But you know what I mean. Damn. Huh. Okay. I don't know. I was just thinking about astronomy right there, and I feel like I'm not understanding something. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. I'm gonna end this by going to sleep because I think I need to sleep because I think I was hit by a phantom or something. I don't know. But yeah. All right. I'm going to go to bed. Goodbye. Leave me alone. This is creepy. Stop looking at me.